Yo, what's up, everybody? So, Capiche Capiche, basically, this whole video is about my dad's ex. She's out of his life now, so, I mean, that was a good 4 years while it lasted. No, just kidding. She's crazy. She's like a Karen. I don't know if you guys know who Karen is. She's from Scrubby's video, Scrubby's neighbor, and, this lady is honestly Karen 2.0 at this point. I mean, there's a difference between Karen and then this lady's the next version of Karen. This lady's on, like, a whole new, like, Brock Lesnar freaking version of her, like... So to start off the story and, how this whole entire thing ever happened in the first place, me and my dad, we're enjoying ourselves. We're hanging out together like, fathers and sons should do. And, we're just casually heading to a Yankees game. We like the Yankees. I don't know who doesn't. But, I mean, honestly, we're just going over to the game. We're trying to watch some, Yankees, have some fun, watch their game, see a couple home runs. Insane game, by the way. And it's like, we live a good, like, 2 to 4 hours away from there. So, we leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning, get there at 10. We end up waiting this long line. And shout out to my cousin because I ended up seeing him there. And I didn't even plan on seeing it, but we did. And he was farther up in the line. But me and my dad, my dad's pretty buff and smart. And so when it comes to stuff like that, we just kind of like skip through the whole entire 2.5 hours of the wait of the line. And we ended up getting like this shirt for free and stuff. And so my dad takes me. We enjoy the game. Crazy home run to end it. They win. It's like 11th or 12th inning. We go home, and keep in mind we live so far away. So it is like 9:30 to 10 o'clock at night, and we're pulling into the house, and she's sitting there like dead silent in her car with the light on, her headlight or whatever you want to call it, the thing inside the car near the driver's seat. And so we're just like, okay, it's 9:30, almost 10 o'clock at night. We don't want to deal with this lady. So my dad does not want to talk to her, and we just get out of there, like what people should do. And so we just drive down the road. My dad has the police station just in case she follows us. She doesn't. We go back to our house. And, this isn't the first time we've ever had this thing happen with her. I have videos that I used to send to my mom. Shout out to my mom because she watches my videos. I love you, Mom. You're the best mom ever. But, we're just going through, and my mom actually has videos on her phone. Like, I've sent her in the past of, like, this lady smashing bottles, like, near my dad's feet. And she was, like, an alcoholic. And, my dad left her for a good, like, 4 or 5 months before we wanted to go back because he wanted to make sure that the environment was safe for everyone. Everyone was having a good life. And, she swears to God she just quit drinking. And then all of a sudden, they get into this huge fight about, because he catches her drinking again. She's not supposed to drink. Once an alcoholic drinks, they drink more. And my dad was mad, so he left. And, when she's like that type of lady where she goes and she keeps chasing you down even if you don't want to be with her, and that's in the situation my dad's in, and I just feel so bad for him. But, yeah, this lady is crazy. This is not the first time she's broken multiple wine glasses. She has locked him out of my old house. Like, this was like 3 years ago. She'd locked him out of the house, and I was in the house with her, and her kids are crying. She has 2 boys. They were my stepbrothers, but, They're good kids. So we're just enjoying the night and then playing Minecraft like a normal, 12, 13-year-old would. No, we were like actually like 11. This was multiple years ago. So yeah, we were like 10, 11. 10, 11-year-olds do that. They play Minecraft together on the couch. It was like 2015, the best time of the world. So we're sitting there enjoying it. And then she locks him out of the house, and I just hear the bashing on the door. He finally comes in. And we leave because, my dad's that type of person. He gets into fights, he instantly leaves. He'll leave the house. He doesn't care if it's his house or someone else's house. He leaves. He gets out of the situation, takes a deep breath, goes back, talks. He does not like talking with her anymore because she just gets crazy and she drinks and just all these crazy things. And, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my dad smokes. She smokes. A lot of people smoke. And I don't know about you, but I don't feel like being a part of the cancer gang by the time I'm 20, so I try staying away from it. And basically, when they have conversations like this, my dad's that kind of person. He's like, you don't need to be in this. You're still a kid. You're not 18. You don't need to know what my conversations are. And so I was like, all right, chill. I got this. I know what you're saying. I'll leave you alone. And so we leave her alone. A few days go by, and she starts banging on his door. And I say banging on his door, I mean like loudly as heck. You could hear from so far away. It's like, and then I just hear these rocks outside my window, and my dad's like, that's her. Stay quiet. You'll be good. Just keep doing what you're doing. And obviously, I'm making this video right now after this has actually happened. A few days after this has happened. I've just had so much on my mind. I've had to worry about school starting up, and, that's what I'm doing right now. So now I'm making this video, and we actually have the air conditioner sitting on the couch I have in my room. Yes, my room. I'm technically spoiled, if you want to call it that. But so I have it sitting on this couch, and one night I go to bed and I hear something. I tell my dad, wake him up, and he's like, "All right, stay in your room. You'll be fine." And so I go to bed, and then I wake up at like 6 in the morning. Keep in mind, my dad goes back to work on Tuesday, and so this is like only a few days before he has to go. And then I wake up with so I have a window, and then I have my desk, I have my 3 monitors, I have my PC, and then my bed on the other side with the couch and everything behind me and like to the side, and the window's just, to my left with my huge microphone. It's an XLR mic. I don't know what it's called. I'll leave it in the description. So I'm sitting here, and I wake up and I look over to the left because I thought I heard some talking. I was like, how can I hear talking outside my window? There's obviously someone like across the street that I can hear, and how can I hear them? So I look over to the side, and my blinds are like broken, and the window's pulled halfway up, and then the air conditioner, like, it has like these 2 slides on the side of it to keep the circulation going, and then it's just like half broke, and I had no clue what to do. And it's like 6 in the morning, and I just woke up, and I wake up pretty early, and I go to bed at like maybe like 10, 11 at night normally, unless I'm editing a video. Then obviously I don't. But so I wake up my dad, and I go tell him, and he comes in my room. He's like, that was definitely her. That's her air conditioning. I forgot to give it back to her. And so he's like, I'm gonna take this out of your room, and nothing to do with. I lock your windows. Just, don't answer the door. And so I was like, all right, I'll do what you say. And then she comes knocking on the door. Like, this lady is a psycho. It's like you could charge her with trespassing, for abuse, for neglect on her children, for like all these other things that she's crazy. And she has like the sweetest mom in the entire world. Her mom does everything in the world. Her mom like will buy stuff for me. Her mom will like take me golfing, and just everything you can want in a human, she is. And she's just such a great mom. We feel so bad for her, and so bad for her 2 kids, because like they probably watch my videos too. Last time I checked, they did, and they're just amazing, because I hate to talk to their mom. It's for the views. Trust me, guys. It's for the views. But she has a lot of issues she has to take care of. And I mean, when you have people like this throughout your world, it's like you don't know what to think. And my dad's just leaving for the better, because he's trying to think about me, and he's trying to be there as a dad, because he wasn't always there, and so now he is. And my mom is not here. She's actually in Florida. I really hope she's doing okay right now, because they're going through that big, huge hurricane. It's supposed to hit Monday, I think it said. But prayers to her, prayers to everyone in Florida. Same to my aunt and my cousins, and everyone I know pretty much lives in Florida, because Danny Duncan actually has his world tour there in a few days, and I really wanted to go, but now I can't, because that whole entire thing that's happening and the delays that are going on. But basically, this lady is like psychopath to the next level. You could take a psychopath, and she's like Hitman with that CS:GO knife swerving around, and it's like you don't even know what to think about her. Like, she is just such a crazy woman. It's like to a point where you feel threatened, and you just want to get out of there. It's not like you don't like her anymore. She's really nice, but she drinks, and she is not a good drinker. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's like 3 types of drinkers. There's the really nice, weird ones, like too nice. Then you got the really mean ones that are like abusive, which is her. And then you have the funny drunk people, and she's like the mix of the funny one and the rude one. And it's like it gets to a point where it's kind of scary, and we don't want to take her certain places when she drinks, because if we were to take her to that game, she would have drank and drank and drank, been crazy, hit people, probably tried to laugh, make jokes, ran across the field. Who knows what she'd do? But my dad did not want to take that chance, and he wanted time with me, so he brings me. We get home, and she's just sitting there, and she does that classic hand thing where they're like, "Don't talk back to me." Like that type of thing. You guys know what I'm talking about when I say that thing. And so we're just going about our life. And this is not the only time she's ever done this. Like, she's had times when my dad wasn't home. And I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever gotten the wind knocked out of you, but I was playing with the 2 kids, my old 2. I'm just gonna call them stepbrothers for this video. But we're just playing soccer, and I fall, and I go for the ball, and I try to hit it with my head, because, I mean, who doesn't? If you're smart, you do that. And so I went to go hit it with my head, and he went to kick the ball, and it kicked my neck instead. And, when your Adam's apple gets kicked, it knocks the wind out of you, and it hurts so bad. It's like, it's honestly feeling like you're going to, your whole body feels like it's collapsing right in front of you, and you feel like you're dead. Like you're talking and just like you can't breathe. And the situation I was in with it hitting my Adam's apple, it was so far in my throat where I literally had to go to the doctors, make sure it wasn't like, going to harm me for the future of my voice. And it does though. Like, I'm 15 and my voice sounds like this. I don't know if that's good or bad thing, but to me, it sounds a little bit higher pitched than it should or would. That's what the doctors say. But, for like 2 weeks, I was only allowed to have ice cream and yogurts and pudding. And obviously I love that kind of stuff, but it's not healthy, and so I had to deal with that. And she was like, "You're not gonna die, trust me." And it's like, well, can you like hit my back or something? Like, whispering under my breath, trying to get her to do something. She's sitting on the couch with her feet crossed, doing her nails with her phone in her hand. It's like, whatever, get a life. So I really didn't know about her. Like, this is for like the first 5 or 6 months of them dating. It was perfect. Like, I never had an issue with her, and I just felt like I could connect with them so much. And then after the first 6 months, it was like, no. And it's been like 4.5 years now. We met them in 2015. Like, I think it was literally January that we had met her. And we went to this place that had these wings, and that was the first time I'd ever had wings. Was like 2015. I used to never eat anything, and then I just kind of switched when I met them. I ate more. I worked out with them because it was fun. And now look at me. I'm sitting here. You guys don't know this, but I'm sitting here 5'10". I got muscle like my dad. I'm taking after him more and more. My dad's 6'2", and I'm really taking after him. My mom, she's on the shorter side. But I get like her hair and her eyes and everything about it. And it's just, Mom, I love you. You're a great mom. My sisters, I miss you guys. But I'll see you guys soon. Anyways, this lady, at first I thought, she can be a second mom to me. I can appreciate her for who she is, and then it just all collapsed. She drank one night. She kind of got a little weird. We were camping. It was on the 4th of July, and then she got way too out of hand. My dad left. He talked to her. She ended up getting really triggered. I'm not even going to say anything besides that. I'm going to keep this family friendly. She got very triggered and just threw a huge fit. Now, I would still be fine with them being friends to this day because, her kids are really nice kids, and I'd be glad to be their friends. And they don't really live that far away from us, maybe like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, to be honest. And so it's like, they're great people. I like them, but it's like to a point where he's in a relationship with her. I don't feel like that's that great for him. So he's like 35, 36. He has to get to a point where, he has to understand he's getting older as it is. He's going to be reaching 40 before he knows it, and I'm going to be sitting here driving. But I think that's going to mark the end of the video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys go follow me in the description. I'm going to have everything there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this longer video. Tell me I can't freaking, stretch a video up, because, I just stretched out pretty far from experience. But anyways, guys, thank you to Keed for really, motivating me. But anyways, I'll just see you guys next.
Sort of ease myself into it later on. But yeah, you can skip me now.
No, hold on a second, Alex. We're not done with you. We're not done with you yet, Alex. What did you eat today, Alex?
I had some Hot Pockets.
Oh, dude, that's fucking shitty. What is wrong with it? No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
My sister likes to inject her Hot Pockets with ranch.
I like to inject my Hot Pockets with black tar heroin. But Hot Pockets are good. Hot Pockets are delicious. Yes. A little bit of ass juice.
Often I'm upset that I cannot fall in love, but I guess this avoids the stress of falling out of it.